Hello and welcome to WOW Cruising. How long should it take to get a cruise refund? Currently, it can take upwards of 60 days to receive your cruise refund in the current climate, in some cases up to 90 days. When most people booked their cruise, the original time frame was stated 5 to 10 days on most cruise websites. Since the suspension of the cruising industry, this has been updated to reflect the current policies of 60 to 90 days depending on the cruise line. This can have a real hardship on people now being affected by the changing economy that are in need of cash to pay their bills and provide for their households. Why are refunds taking so long? To play a little bit of counterpoint, some people are saying given the amount of refunds, it's just taking much longer to process them. I would counter that this should be largely automated. If someone requested a refund via the online form, no human should need to be manually involved in this process. I would also say, if the cruise lines can decide it's okay to change their policies from 5 to 10 days, which is what you were quoted when you booked your cruise, to now 60 to 90 days, and not expect negative PR, they should have been more accommodating when people were asking for a few additional days to make their final payments when those customers had events come up and needed a little extra time. Instead, the system would cancel their cruise automatically. If you called to speak to a manager, you would be told it was the policy you agreed to when you booked your cruise. You cannot have a one-way street and expect any sympathy from your affected clients. What could potentially be other motivators in these new delayed refund policies? Cash flow. The cruise lines currently have lost their ability to generate cash flow and are trying to make the cash they have on hand, which your deposits make up a good percentage of, last longer while they cut expenses and raise additional capital. It's one of the reasons they are also offering incentives to take a future cruise credit versus taking a refund. What about disputing the charges on your credit card? Generally, any cruise booked in advance has a final payment date, which is more than 60 to 90 days before you're sailing. This poses a challenge, as most credit card dispute windows would now be closed, leaving you at the mercy of the cruise lines. If you happen to book a last-minute cruise and paid on your credit card and the service is not delivered, you are most likely eligible to dispute the charge on your card. Do know, however, most people who dispute charges with a cruise line later find out that they are banned from future sailings with that line, even if their dispute was valid. There is little recourse if your money is tied up or you find yourself disputing a charge and now on the cruise line's blacklist. As they are not US-based companies, your options for recourse are very limited. If you like these videos, please do consider liking and sharing. It really helps us create more content. Stay safe, and hopefully we'll all be cruising again shortly.